Hello, Charlene here, and I'm going to help you get off that content hamster wheel. Now, if you're on social media, you're probably cranking out a lot of content, maybe 3 times a week, 5 times a week, 7 times a week, and it can get really exhausting. In addition, you're kind of cranking it out, but you're not really sure if what you're doing is bringing in any results. Today, I'm going to show you how to get off that hamster wheel, how to get more views, more results with by actually doing less on social. So let's get started. Hello, I am Charlene Tessier, and I help you attract motivated prospects to your business using LinkedIn and live streaming. Today, we're talking about getting off the hamster content wheel. I am on social media. I'm on LinkedIn, and I do put out quite a lot. And to be honest, it's tiring. There are days where I don't want to put out anything. I just want to chill and take it easy. And in fact, keep cranking out or trying to crank out new stuff isn't the best and most efficient way to actually get a lot of views and engagement to your posts. In fact, one of the things that you can do on LinkedIn is find out how your posts are currently doing. And if you're doing live streaming like me, definitely multi stream into LinkedIn and YouTube. That will give you some really great reports and data about how these are performing. Why do we want to know that? Because things that perform well, of course, we should probably make some more of that, something more similar, something that people like, something that's maybe even doing a slight spin on it. And therefore, we're not always having to think like, what's the next new thing? What's the next new thing? So that's one of the ways you're going to be able to save yourself some time. See what you've already put out there and what's performing, track it, and put out more of that good stuff. Now, there's another way you can do it. And this is tip number two, and that is what didn't go well. Right? A lot of times we just dismiss the thing that went really badly and say, well, that didn't work. In fact, there is a huge opportunity with all the things that didn't go well by changing maybe the hook line, the title that I use to kind of hook you in to come and watch my live stream. Maybe I will just change that one line and maybe one or two sentences at the beginning of that text. And I will actually essentially go live or post the same kind of content or do the same kind of video or text post or image post again and see what happens. Repurpose it, republish it. See if you can actually get some views on the ones that didn't perform. It could have just been that the wording that you used didn't work really well. You can also do that for the ones that even did work well and see if you can get it to work even better. The other thing you can also do is to essentially repurpose a lot of things you've already made. So I do a lot of live streaming, but to be honest, these live streams, I don't just come on and go live. I actually do write up a little bit about what I'm going to be talking about. And those I often turn into emails that I send out to my list. I turn those sometimes into even lead magnets. These videos can turn into gifts that I give away. I also reuse this and turn them into text-based posts or even informational videos. So just by using this one video that I have made, I'm actually able to generate a lot of very similar content in different formats, but it's really the same thing. And that actually ends up saving me a lot of time because I don't have to every day for 5 days try to come up with a new thing today, new thing tomorrow, and again and again and again, over and over. I really try to actually think about a theme for a week, anchor it with this video as the main source of my content, and then essentially bring it out and by using a repurpose strategy of repurposing the things I already have into different formats. Or if I'm really stuck that week, like I said, I go back and I measure everything. So I look at how those videos performed or even how certain text posts perform. And I either try to make it better or things that aren't or are already doing better. How can I maybe uh, you know, um, um, enhance on it or deliver more value or do a different spin on it or maybe even an update to it. And the things that didn't do well, what do I do? I try to make them even better. And I really focus on those hooks. The first sentence. So if you can really focus on those and get those working well, you will be surprised at how little new content you need and rather than how much new stuff you need to make all the time. I'm super curious as to how much content you repurpose. On LinkedIn today, I do have, or not today, sorry, earlier this week, I have my question. I'm very curious. How much content do you repurpose? You can also let me know in the comments below. Zero, you don't repurpose everything. Everything's brand new. Maybe 50%. Let me know if you do that as well. Maybe 80% or more. You would be surprised. This year, my goal is to actually repurpose a lot of my stuff and just make stuff really good and much, much better and just keep improving my craft. Well, let me know and I will see you guys next week. Before we do that, actually, I nearly forgot. I have a LinkedIn and live stream community called Strength in Numbers. It's a free community and I invite you to come and be a part of my community. In there, we talk about everything LinkedIn live streaming and all kinds of tips and strategies, just like we had today. So I hope to see you there. I'll drop that link in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.